First, I want to start this video by saying rest in peace to the people who lost their lives due to this tragic event.
This is an experience that will likely change the lives of the students who attended that school, perhaps even on certain levels, the life trajectories of many of these kids.
The senior then said, he's a senior at the school, that his teacher locked the door, his classmates ran to the back of the room, they huddled up, were the words he used, as they heard screams coming from what he said sounded like the classroom next door. Then at some point, he heard someone pounding on the door to his classroom, screaming, open up, multiple times. He says, quote, I'm pretty sure the shooter tried to open our door.
I feel like I don't even really know where to start with this topic, but it's sad. It's sad that children, not even 18, have to continuously keep losing their lives due to stuff like this. And I feel like what's making it worse now is that there's young people starting to commit these acts even. This was a 14-year-old. A 14-year-old decided to go into a school and end the lives of teachers and other students. I just feel like to even have just, that much rage as a 14-year-old, that's already another sad thing, that maybe there's another underlying issue, behind that. But when are we going to realize that schools need more security? I would think that schools would be one of the most secure places. Like, let's just be real. Like, almost every child in America are in schools Monday through Friday, 9.5-ish months throughout the year. The children of America, the next people coming up, and there's just bad security, and I don't understand it. Why are people allowed to go into schools with guns, firearms, when there are 1, metal detectors, 2, there are security guards and stuff like that in this world. The president and all these government buildings, they have all this tight, crazy security, but the children of America, they don't need security. I don't understand that. Like, and I'm just going to give an example of how easy it is to go into schools. When I was in high school, only about 6 years ago, I was in high school. There was times where we're in school and we see people that graduated the year before, 2 years ago, walking into the school saying what's up, saying hi to people. How are these people allowed to just walk the hallways? How is this allowed? They're just in the hallways with us. And for another example, when I went to another high school, this is just one small thing that can help stuff like that. When I went to another small high school, you had to have your lanyard to be in school. If you did not have your lanyard, you had to go around to the front and you have to get checked in and everything at the front. That's even just one small thing right there of just bad security in schools, to the point that we're allowing people that's not even supposed to be in that building in the building. 2, there's metal detectors. We're in 2024. Metal detectors have been around for so long. Why do we not have metal detectors at every school? How is a person allowed to get a weapon in a school where almost every child, every teen in America is at? How are they allowed to get in this school without metal detectors detecting weapons and stuff like that? I've seen crazy videos on the internet of kids with 30 guns in bathrooms.
I know how y'all coming, shorty. What's that word, man? It's about 100 glickers in this.
How is that possible in schools? Where are the metal detectors? 2, why is there no security for stuff like this? If they know that there's no security, there's no threat to stop them, there's no fear of them just going and just doing these events, or no, let me think twice about doing this. If you have security, like you have security for all the other stuff like that y'all, I guess, obviously see is more important or more needs to be protected, it would stop so many events. What's wrong with paying security in schools? Don't say it's a money thing, because we can sit here and throw billions of dollars to other countries or whatever, whenever we want to. We can just pull money out of I don't even know. We pull money out of anywhere when America wants to use the money. It's when they want to use the money on something, they can pull the money from anywhere. They can pull the money to put the right security in schools. They can. And I feel like it's super important to put it into schools, especially when you see what's going on now. This is bad, and it's making America look bad. I feel like a lot of people, they're going to attack and say guns shouldn't be here. But in my opinion, let's be real, right? Cars kill people every day. Cars kill kids, elderly, middle-aged teens, whatever, every day. We're not going to say just stop using cars. And again, I know y'all heard this 1,000 times. It's the people that are using the guns that are bad. The guns aren't just, they're sitting here having conversations and manipulating human beings to go do crazy stuff. It's the people. We've already had people without guns, bombings and stuff like that, where they're bombing, blowing people up. We have people that are killing people by bare, they're strangling people. There are people that are killing people. There are psychopaths that want to use knives as killing people. They go on killing sprees with killing people with knives. It's not just guns. I feel like guns is just the scariest thing to people, especially when they don't have guns. To people that don't have guns, it's so scary. So it just seems like, yo, that's the fix. Take the guns away. One, how do we even take the guns away? We have Mexico right below us, and America alone on its own soil has so many guns. You know how many cops and stuff like that have even illegally sold guns in the hoods and stuff like that? You're not going to get rid of them. And on top of that, I'll be darned to hear that somebody broke into my house and my family got hurt because they couldn't have the stuff to secure them. A woman is just not as physically strong as a man is, and there's not too much stuff that she can use, especially if they come in here with a gun on their own. There's nothing that she can really do because you're not getting rid of guns. There's still going to be guns in criminal organizations and stuff like that. There's still going to be guns. And to not even be like that, I'm gonna just be real. Like I said, police, government, they're even giving out guns and selling guns. They've been found. This is not me just putting stuff out into the air. They've already been caught selling guns. It's just not going to stop. So my thing is, make people think twice. How about we actually put money into protection, put money into security, secure schools, have the metal detectors, have metal detectors in the places that you do not want guns and stuff like that in, and just have more security. I don't understand why we can't. Again, we pay for security for government buildings or certain government buildings and stuff like that, but we can't do it for schools. Come on, man, this is the children. This is the children of America. I don't understand, and it's sad that people, kids especially, have to keep losing their lives because we don't want to address the security issue. And it's really, really, really sad, man. Because, like, I have a child, and obviously I want him to go to public school. So it's like, to have that in the back of my head that, like, you know, security may be an issue and somebody's allowed to just get a weapon into the school and now my son's not here. I really feel for the people in this event who lost their child or family member or friend or whatever the case is. I really do feel for them because it's like nobody deserves to just lose their lives, you know, especially when you're in school and you're learning, and you should feel protected at school. This is a place that you're forced to go. You have to go to school. Like this is somewhere you have to go, you know, and to go there and you're not protected, I just feel like it's sad. Honestly, hopefully in the future we can learn to just secure schools in certain places more, and we don't have to, like, you know, deal with this. Obviously we can't stop people who have mental issues or whatever the case is from going and doing harmful things. It's like, let's be real, people are going to find ways to hurt people if they really want to hurt people. People have mental issues. This is not a perfect world, but we can try to implement ways to kind of stop it or get it to a minimum, as minimal as we can. And I hope that's what we do. Don't really have too much to say. Again, you know, rest in peace and everything to the kids who lost their lives, the parents, the teachers, you know, and yeah.